Yes.
David,
Yes.
roll your app.
Boom! Welcome to the Family RPG. I'm David, your captain for Star Trek Adventures, Lower Decks.
And you're in a red shirt.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
So, for a point of determination, what happened last episode? Along with the name of the episode.
Mm.
I didn't do that one. I think you did that one.
Who took notes?
What do you do? You must have
might have did that one. I did that one.
Did you do that one?
Season 5, episode 14.
Mhm.
Second prototype.
Yep.
57437.1, Captain's Log,
Numbers.
subspace,
Mm.
subspace comms crashed in the surface. We are the away team apparently. Fireball hit plant, and we're gonna check it out. Major cities use radio signals to communicate with each other. Sheriff in the mountain north of the city. The area is cold. We need EV suits.
Bears.
Mm-hmm.
8-foot tall bear-like woman greets us as we land. Fire space ball pop their bubble, and they want to join the Federation.
Pop their bubble. Now your notes sound like mine.
Mm-hmm.
All Mother and Giant Bear gives us tour of city. Shows us this is what happens in warp-enabled society. Sheriffs are matriarchal society. When we investigate the firefall, there's a sheriff waiting by the shuttle. They suggest we hike to the location through the woods, over the river, and up the mountain.
Mother's not speaking.
Yeah. Give us snowshoes to stay atop of the steep snow. We all made it across a tree bridge that I knocked down. Remember that?
I did that.
Yep. 3 woolly worms come out of the snow to attack us.
They are not little.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Misunderstood that one.
Mm-hmm.
I got injured when shooting. Ted Hack stabilized me to get me fighting again. Glennis used bare hands, but wasn't very successful. Abacus was eaten by one.
I was super successful on that first one. I knocked this movie out.
Not knowing how big it was.
These
Yeah, I
things.
didn't know how big it was.
Okay, here we go. These things are apparently 15 feet tall.
Yeah.
Glennis dodged an attack. Dr. Lou hit the worm hard enough to regurgitate Abacus back out.
Hit the worm sounds like teeth.
Glennis is going to try to hit worm that attacked her. Only does 3 damage. I fail.
Mm-hmm.
Ted attacks feisty one but fails. The worms move on. Must find a way to get down to the valley below. Identify the vessel in the icy river. It's a Krabic ship. Do more. What? Scans. Do more scans.
We
12
always do more
terrorist
scans.
signals. 12 terrorist signals are coming from an area behind the ship. 10 robot slides back and forth inside the ship, checking on 6 other robots working slumped over. Inactive robots run off of plasma. Sheriffs are all stable. This upsets Rearith, but Dr. Lou and I calm her down. Preylord ship comes out of warp and begins attacking this robot ship. They duke it out. We assist the sheriffs. Krabic and Preylord send robot back and forth to destroy each other. That's all.
1 point to Bert.
And I'm not it.
You're going to need it. Oh, anyway.
So, we're going to see how many of these one-page missions we can go through, depending on how detailed they are. The first one tonight is going to be Stores Closed. Stores Closed. Ted's taking notes?
No. I'm
Source
just writing down
closed.
keep the name. This will be fun.
Opening log. The government of Olenia 3
Whose dog is this?
Do what?
just says opening log.
Not captains or
Nope.
medical officer?
OLENNIA.
And Millennium?
Olenia 3 has opted to withdraw its application for Federation membership, and the New Berlin has been dispatched to discuss this decision and dismantle the interim consulate office. Whether that's to permanently reassign the staff or prepare them for a permanent position on the planet will depend on how our discussions end up. So, the lower deckers are in the interim assembly. You're supposed to pack up the equipment and documents because, as far as Starfleet's concerned, Olenia is not entering Federation membership. So I'm going to need a let's see, control engineering, difficulty of 1.
15?
I got 14.
We got 15?
Okay.
I don't know one.
I'm going to assist
16?
you.
Oh, assist. You got 16? Well, you do the major. I'll do the assist.
Sorry, I was trying to write
No, that's
the downside of notes.
it.
What am I doing?
You are control engineering. You are packing things up from the embassy.
It takes engineering to pack boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You wouldn't believe
You
it.
remember what happened with Worf when the barrel fell on his back? You don't want that to happen again. Get paralyzed.
Okay.
Double
Anyway,
pass.
I got one.
Okay.
2. 3 success.
367?
Yeah. So
Okay.
2.
Okay.
As you are packing up, there are some of the general citizens and some of the average population of Olenian asking what you're doing.
We're packing.
Let's do a
Preparing to leave you alone. Anyway, for what?
reason command, difficulty of 1.
14.
Yeah, 13.
14.
You
All
got
sister?
complication.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Complication in answering what we're doing.
I did get 2 successes.
We're trying to take
Or,
over.
what will be the potential focus of interest here?
You were not sworn to secrecy. You are allowed to tell them what's going on.
Okay. Linguistics or
What the
counseling?
complication? Did,
No.
Like, hey, we're leaving. I'm sorry.
did they accidentally say we're trying to take over here? Like, what's the complication?
The complication is already written in here. It would have happened regardless.
Oh.
Oh.
The general population
Well,
was
wait a
not...
minute. How many successes do we need?
One.
One.
1. Okay, well, I got 2 successes.
Okay, so another
And you
momentum.
guys success?
No, I got
Oh, you
complication.
just got it. Okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to get that momentum at least.
Just
Yes.
the complication.
The general population had not been informed that their government is pulling out of their efforts to join the Federation. Despite any attempts to calm the matters down, the news begins spreading like wildfire, and the Olenians are not happy about it. Don't believe us! Local news media begins to spread the word of Olenian government withdrawing their bid to the Federation membership. On-the-street interviews of the populace yields outrage, many decrying the government for introducing them to Federation culture, only to bar them from further experiencing it.
Well, that's not true. They could still experience it. They created their own.
We want more replicated Starbucks.
Unless we're taking away everything that creates our culture, which I can't imagine.
Many Federation-themed businesses, such as restaurants and theaters, were apparently being developed and are now in jeopardy.
Wait a minute. They're already starting to integrate ourselves into their society.
They were so enamored with our culture and our way of life that they started building themed restaurants and parks.
They
Their
bought.
own franchise based on that. Okay.
Yes.
So it wasn't the Federation
No.
integrating. It was them
Yeah.
trying to integrate us.
Yes, yes. And they just figured out that their world government has decided not to join.
And now they hate us. Outstanding.
Well, they should hate their own world government. They're the ones who made the choice.
Yeah.
We're the ones they can see.
That's true.
Alright, so at this point I'll need a presence command difficulty of 3.
12.
I got,
10.
I got 12.
10.
you want me to you told you 3?
Whoa.
Would you have any focuses, you know, cerebral at the moment?
Well, you've got the extra, so once you spend,
Wait, what is it that we're trying to do?
You're trying to convince the government
you got
So,
the extra determination.
go with your people and stick to
Yeah.
joining the Federation.
Yeah. I'm gonna use one of my 2 determinations.
Okay, fair. Okay.
So you get an automatic 2.
Automatic
Yeah.
2.
I'll follow your lead. All right. Ooh! That's a 1.
Yeah.
Not dab there. That was not a dab.
No, it's not that.
I got a 1. I got 1 success.
Okay, I had
So-
those sets.
3 total.
Okay.
Plus the 2 you bought.
Well, no, I got 3 with.
Okay, you got
You got
2.
two.
You got 2.
So
You
we're
were-
convincing them to stick with the
find
Federation
them.
plan?
So we
Yes.
got 2,
2 momentum.
As you're discussing
I
things
forget
with
everyone's names.
the
Except
characters'
for you.
names,
I'm Dr.
Abacus, Dr. Lowe,
I'm for
Ab,
Ted,
Ab,
Mac,
and Ted.
Ted,
there.
Bert,
Low.
Ernie.
No. Low.
Um,
Lobotomy.
Low. Ab, Ted. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So, the Olenian president falls back on some nonsensical political buzzwords until finally forced to admit that the Secretary of State, the president's mother-in-law, coerced him to abandon the membership because Olenian politics require her to relocate to an ambassadorial position on Earth, which she utterly refused.
They couldn't get around that.
That was the reason.
Pretty inflexible.
The mother-in-law needed to be represented?
Apparently she was. She must have wanted the position, but she didn't want it where it was. Who knows?
She wanted to stay on Olenia.
What now? They're going to stay. Yeah,
Yeah,
she wanted
yeah.
to stay on Linear, but
Yeah.
she couldn't give up. She should have given up the position and given it to someone else.
Cannot somebody else take the position?
Um,
The mother-in-law, it seemed like quite the,
Yeah, straight.
disconnect. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, the leader wasn't married. Then he wouldn't have a
Yeah.
mother-in-law.
Yeah, it just maybe their custom. But
Let's see.
ooh,
I think we have someone meant to work with this time.
yeah, right.
They will have further discussions. So
Oh.
now you have to start putting things back because
Oh,
Well, wait a minute. We need to discuss with our superiors to tell them,
yeah.
hey, they're rediscussing. We don't follow their words. We follow our superior words.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm just pondering over, did no one ever think to pick a different person?
Yeah. Who do we report to? By Tyler, we don't necessarily need to report right directly to Matilda Aware, our captain. In case anybody
You get
forgot.
the idea that the Olenian president, his mother-in-law, forced to being light years away on Earth as ambassador would be a positive thing for his family and relationships.
He wants it, but she doesn't.
Yes.
Okay.
And
And because he couldn't get rid of her,
yeah,
that's why he decided to get out of the
Yes.
box.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So that's your assassination. I mean, what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have a phaser.
you want to plan an assassination of the mother-in-law?
No.
No?
No.
No.
A side comment, a joke,
Even,
lower decks,
even
dark
start.
humor sometimes.
It's pretty low.
Yeah. All right.
What did she like? No, I asked Meter.
Oh, just she doesn't. Yeah, she's just really rude and crabby, and yeah. Just,
I mean,
I put up with it. What does she like? What are her hobbies?
Oh, you mean what
What's
she
your favorite dish?
actually
What does she
appreciates?
like? What does she actually like?
Not what
What
is
you
she
enjoy.
like?
What does she love about this
what are our
place?
preferences?
oh, her
It doesn't matter.
her family, her people,
She wants to be home.
her she won't go to any of these Federation restaurants and places just because of she wants her people to remain her people, themselves rather than copying someone else. But she's being heavily outvoted by the entire population.
Okay.
I suggest to her, you love your people, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about, going out in like a disguise to see what your people really feel about it? Like, if you love your people, you want them happy, correct? You want your family happy and everyone here on the planet happy. Like, I'm sure we could find a way to like disguise you. They wouldn't know who you were, and you could like talk to some of the people around and find out how they actually feel about it. So that way it's not just about you, but you can be the amazing leader and person that you are.
I know they're not happy about it. They're wrong. They need to embrace traditional values.
What other values have changed?
What's different? What's so different between the Federation and traditional values?
You all like your replicators. I like homegrown food.
We have people who still eat homegrown food. Not so much on the starships themselves, but on their own home worlds.
Well,
Cisco's dad, he has a
Joining the-
great Creole place.
Joining the Federation doesn't force everybody to get a replicator in their home. There's no such rule that I'm aware of.
Some ships even have hydroponics.
you have all those stuffy Starfleet uniforms.
If you're in Starfleet, you don't have to be in Starfleet.
Being
Just
in the
the Federation.
Federation doesn't mean you're in Starfleet.
You have all those rules and regulations.
Well, so do governments.
Can we compare? Can we look at your rules and see what's different about yours compared to
Why are
ours?
you having me make up all this stuff for one page? None of this is on here.
Marvelous!
Trying to solve the problem. That's why.
You can't.
Because the problem is one individual.
It can't be
Then
solved.
we're going to address the one individual. Why would we go to anyone else?
Can't be solved.
It's that
It's
or
supposed
that-
to just end in further discussion, and either he sends her there whether she wants to or not, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're trying to convince her then that it'd be an
Yeah.
acceptable term, or convince her to give somebody else the office.
Exactly.
Fine. Reason command. Difficulty 2.
Reason command, I got 14.
14.
Also counseling. Do you have any other better focus?
13. Reason command.
Logic.
Anybody good at negotiations?
Do you think she
14
would,
is what we got.
we got 14, yeah. So, do you think she would be more in tune with logic or counseling? Is she more rational or more
Rational.
emotional? Okay. So you want to take the lead then?
Sure.
Oh, want to use momentum? I'll use momentum.
I feel like we
Now,
could use determination.
Look, one success and one complication.
Can I use momentum?
Yes.
Okay. I'll roll 2 dice. Not a complication. 1 success.
You said not a complication?
Not a complication.
Another one?
Oh, yeah. So
You can
I
re-roll.
used cautious.
Yeah.
I said I used a die. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. Since I used momentum to get another
I was
die,
like,
I
hold
roll that.
Hold on, hold on.
You can reroll that?
That's the cautious. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If I use momentum to get another die,
Cautious
I can reroll.
talent lets you re-roll a dice if you use momentum.
Oh, you have a talent.
It's a
Yes.
talent.
Oh, my goodness.
2 success.
It's
Okay.
one of my favorite to take.
So
Uh-huh.
3 and a complication.
Prevents
Yeah.
complications
So-
are
So
crazy.
essentially,
As long as you
yeah.
used a
you
momentum.
could go
Wow.
and pick your own staff. Maybe just take your son-in-law.
She insists that he goes with her.
There you go.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Farm out.
That'll go great. And then everyone here can enjoy the replicated food.
And snazzy
Which
new
is
outfit.
weird, because like every time it's compared, it's always said that like regular food is better tasting than replicated food, typically. Either way,
It's just the convenience.
the variety.
Not
probably.
to mention, you can like ask for something you have no idea how to cook.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, next mission. Too many cooks.
Speaking of cooking,
Yeah.
Hold on, really quick. Does he go?
Yes.
Okay.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. If that's what it takes to.
well, the one.
Yeah, the one. Yeah.
He will not be our friend, so.
We can chuck them in the warp core?
No.
Too many cooks.
Oh. I thought that's where that was going.
Starfleet has assigned us to ferry renowned chef Adarin Ragril and her staff to Sigma Xian 4, where they've been commissioned to cater a state wedding. As the Xians have been considering a request to upgrade their protectorate status to full Federation membership, Starfleet assigned us this duty in order to begin that process on a positive diplomatic footing.
Well,
Anyone with a background in replicator
like that.
technology?
Just
Does
pause
anyone
there.
have a background in replicator technology?
Botany. Could be plants.
I got focus
Replicators,
Focus on
yes.
replicators. Focus on replicators.
Focus,
There you
yeah.
go.
That's
Is assigned to deal with Chef Ragril and her team's prep work.
raw grill.
Yes, Ragril.
I mean, you thought I was being silly with my names.
Yes, yeah.
Lobotomy. Raw grill means a cook.
Yeah.
She.
She's a cook. My
Okay.
apologies.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know Raw was a girl's name. My apologies.
Needs help with replicators.
It's one word, Chef, and her
Oh.
last name is Ragril. It doesn't have a first name.
Oh,
Or did that?
Needs
Adar.
help
Adar.
with replicators.
It's her first name.
Dar.
Adaren.
a darn raw grill.
Lobotomy. Perfect name for this campaign. Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a Insight Engineering difficulty 1.
Well, 13.
Well,
Well,
Okay.
they're not insightful.
I'm taking primary and you secondary since you have your replicators.
Yeah.
Job rolling 20s.
This is still including the.
I'm putting that die aside.
This is still including the replicator business.
Yes.
Okay. All
And I'm
right.
gonna spend momentum just because. I'm sure this is so valuable. No 20s, 3 successes,
Okay.
Make it 4.
4 successes.
So 3 momentum.
Good
Um,
one.
Ragril has strong opinions about replicated foodstuffs. Wants someone on hand to adjust the replicators if they produce raw foodstuffs that are below their standards. You find Ragril to be a hard taskmaster that her team are close to total revolt for her hostile demeanor. She's kitchen nightmares.
That's raw.
Raw! Yeah.
Female.
She's a total Ramsey.
Yes. Gordon, yeah.
Female Ramsey.
Yes.
Okay. So I guess see what this replicator comes up with.
Control engineering difficulty of 1.
I got that.
I want to say difficulty 2. Control engineering
I got
difficulty.
15
I
on
heard
that.
1.
I changed it to 2.
I got
Yeah.
15 on that.
noticed.
Do you want to take the lead or
Yep.
what? Okay. Oh, yes, 15.
What are we doing?
So replicator.
Yes.
Okay.
Replicator, so that makes it 2,
I got a success.
3, 4.
Okay.
4 total.
So 2 momentum.
Oh.
You do the best you can, but Ragril is such perfectionist tendencies and a hair trigger temper that as you are, despite your best efforts, the ship's replicators do not perform to her standards. And she releases a verbal onslaught on all of you.
Is there any way to use a insight or present situation for me to calm the situation
I
down?
slap her.
I definitely want to calm the situation down before that happens.
No,
Okay.
she yells at me, I slap her. My character is known for I don't take crap. And right now I got this
Did your
Persican
job.
chef.
Alright,
And-
daring security versus her daring security. Difficulty 1.
Ooh.
Do
You do 5 stress. You
I
endure.
roll 2, right?
Yes. Unless
Okay.
you're spending momentum.
No.
It's not that hard, it's not.
Is I got 2.
Okay.
And yeah, no,
Is
yeah,
that a
2.
complication there?
It is.
Ooh.
2.
Okay. Roll damage.
Yes, sir.
Unarmed would be, I think, like 1d6? Yeah.
5d6.
Five?
I took an unarmed, and yeah, it comes out to 5d6.
Oh, wow.
That's why I literally knocked out the worm.
Unarmed might be.
1 plus for security.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know how to add this.
5, 6. Was there? Is there no effect for?
No effect.
Yeah, arm. So 6.
Knocked down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's unconscious, bleeding out.
Bleeding out.
Bleeding out?
You punched her right in the face, and her nose is just like.
Oh,
She's got a
okay.
nosebleed. That's not bleeding out. There's a difference.
That's
All right.
Bleeding internally.
yeah.
Hemorrhaging. Oh no. Okay. Good. I'm
The
there.
rest for team just cheer you on and want to like hold you up.
Ta-da-da-da-da. Hip hip hooray! Hip
I'm
hip hooray!
sorry, Mike. That's
The ZNs are calling. Where's the chef? What's going on with the meal?
I tried to heal her.
we're the order. I turned to the crew. I was like, all right, we're down her. You guys know how to handle this kitchen. Start pumping out the orders right now while we do it.
This is McDonald's, isn't it?
Yes. You all know just as well as she did how to make this stuff. You got replicators, they're working. Let's go, get it going. The question out front.
You're living out punching another manager, aren't you? It's just like, oh, this.
I'm just hollering. I'm just telling the crew, like, come on, guys. You guys, I know you guys got this. Start pumping out the meals.
All right, Presence Command, difficulty 3.
Why? They know what they're doing and they're already loving me.
Were you picturing Paul?
Fine, difficulty 2.
Presence command.
Presence Command, difficulty 2.
Oh my god.
See how good your commands are.
Why need a roll for it trying to help her?
Yes,
Presence
control
command.
message, difficulty of 3.
8,
Now
9,
2.
10.
I am on the ship.
All right, fine.
2 successes.
Okay, you match.
I use a momentum, please. That's not to be needed. Okay. That's 2 6 there. Well. Okay, yes. I want it's 2 right there, so 3 total.
Mhm.
And also, I don't recall what first response does. That's one of my talents.
Basically, you patch her up. She's conscious again and very bitter about everything going on. But
Could I do a combination of like reviving her, but also getting her a sedative, so she has to sit down in the corner, so she can see what's going
I
on,
love this.
but she
Make
has to
her
be quiet.
happy. Make her
Yeah.
happy.
spend that momentum you would have gotten, so it doesn't add on.
Okay.
And as you're bringing her back up, it's like,
The
what?
food's going out
So
there,
you
right?
injected her with a neurotoxin, essentially. Paralyze her.
She's not
No.
not able to.
A
do
nerve pill.
Right.
She's
You-
just too happy.
You're not feeling well. Just
Yeah.
have a seat over here, and I'm sure everyone else take.
A
Okay.
sedative.
Okay.
sedative.
Why blood?
You got that cleaned up.
How are they enjoying the meal?
You finished preparing it, and
Yeah, we had finished and she wasn't happy.
That's hot
But
blood.
we did a
Put it on
good
hot
job.
sauce.
We did a good job, so I bet they love the meal. Patch her up, clean her up to the end. Give her a little shake. Like, they love your food. They want to thank you. Go out
And
there-
there's still her recipes, right?
yeah.
go out there and accept your,
As long as they believe Chef Rogrill, actually did it.
She was in the kitchen.
He was in the kitchen, yeah.
They think she does it all alone?
He does.
Yeah.
Some days.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Is that satisfactory?
you have done an astounding job, lady, of training your sous chefs here. You were working so hard to get that stuff out. Believe me, come on my this so hard.
Rogrill apologizes to her team. There's supposed to be another like minor storyline about the children of one of the senior staff is more interested in culinary arts than joining Starfleet, and so the child is wanting to follow Rogrill's example.
And being angry?
After seeing Rob Bro get her face smashed, do they still want to follow her lead?
No, no.
I think I'll find a different chef to follow.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
All right, next episode.
Plowing through 'em. All
Your
right.
call is important to us. Your call is important to us. With the nearby subspace relay down for maintenance, the New Berlin has been assigned to receive incoming communications from the Mutara Deep Space Relay, which has been our sole communications link between us and the Delta Quadrant since Voyager's return. Each transmission has expanded our knowledge of the Delta Quadrant civilizations beyond the logs of the Voyager crew, and my crew is very excited to experience messages from across the galaxy.
So this is Captain Ware's.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't say that, but just,
He said Mize
Yes.
crew, so presumably.
yes.
From where?
The Delta Quadrant.
Haven't we already been there?
That doesn't matter. We can go
Okay,
back.
going on.
We haven't been to Delta Quadrant.
No.
Recently.
Oh, not us.
No, the Voyager.
Voyager.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's where also the wormhole leads to, I think, right? Near DS9.
With pitched excitement throughout your crew about making contact with the Delta Quadrant, the senior staff is offered to pipe the transmission throughout the ship's internal comms. The crew is shocked to hear only a solid 13 seconds of high-pitched static that doesn't cause hearing damage, but does inflict notable discomfort. Many in the crew notice patterns in the static, and the ship's captain immediately sets all crew members trained in audio analysis and cryptography, with the, including any view with requisite knowledge, to determine the nature of the static.
Linguistics?
Mathematics?
Yes, so
Thank you.
you're going to need insights, engineering difficulty of 2,
12?
or insight science.
Oh, 13.
Inside Science 15.
Obviously, we have to, figure out what the words are before we translate what the words are. So there are words.
Go ahead and use your.
Yeah, I'll use momentum.
I'll use momentum as
I'm
well.
using 3. How many you want?
I'll just use one. Don't use up our whole load of words.
And this is succeeding on a computer
You
task.
got to re-roll one.
Oh, yes, you're right. Thank you.
Yes.
I know that.
Competition.
When you have
Competition.
cautious and you
Oh,
use
man.
momentum. That's so easy to forget, though.
Oh,
but
yeah.
once you get in the habit of using it,
I want to be reminded. Thank you. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I'd probably make a rule that you could spend a momentum just to roll. And not to get an extra dice, but just to roll an extra.
Reroll one. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Huh?
with 2 free bonus momentums.
Okay. I got 3 using linguistics as one of my focuses. 3 success for me.
they decipher
So,
it and then they write a
You
poem
got
in
3.
that
What was the
language.
difficulty?
2.
You got 7.
So we had
I take it back. It's
4,
much
5,
a
6.
haiku in that language.
9 successes, 7 bonus momentum,
They just, yep.
plus 2 free momentum for
More information.
more information.
I'm telling
Oh,
you, I
sure.
think they deciphered it and then they wrote a haiku response to it and sent it out.
Uh-huh.
It's knowing how Mount Food.
They're fluent already.
We've already added it to the translators.
Yes.
As you work to decipher the static, speculation begins to run wild as to the nature of the static, in terms of its content and who sent it, with the litany of civilizations Voyager encountered being considered. Meanwhile,
Did we figure out which one it is?
yes. You are finally able to decipher the static, which turns out to be 11 minutes of footage of an elderly Talaxian attempting to use his communication terminal and not realizing he's transmitting to the Mutara array.
Is it a particular Talaxian?
It's just a very old man who's like, oh, how does this thing work? Tap, tap, tap. Is that my daughter? My granddaughter?
You're calling Neelix on Voyager with the Talaxian.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yes. In the time it is taking you to decipher the static, a real-time message comes through the array from the head of Talaxian Long-Range Astrometrics Council, the daughter of the elderly Talaxian, who apologizes for her father's unintended transmission before delivering her regular report from the Delta Quadrant.
Okay.
So
Do you want that message back? We translated it.
She's going to try to get back to her grandfather and make sure he doesn't send the wrong signal.
Dial the wrong number.
Dial the wrong number. Yeah. This thing on.
Your God, last over from Thanksgiving. It's been a trope numerous times on the internet where like somebody calls the wrong number and it's for a holiday of some sort, and it's like
I still go play.
yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And so they still come over and now this meme. Oh, we it was an accident, but now they're friends and family. They come over every year now.
Okay.
Anything interesting in the report?
The ship's science department is going to present a data packet containing scientific research, but is torn as to precisely what the packet should include.
How do
Oh,
they
we're
fit
sending
them-
it.
How
Yes.
do they fit it in a packet?
A packet of data.
Yeah, how do they fit him in a packet?
It's like a collection.
They fold him up first? Does he get
Data
to
or
take?
data?
Does he,
Data packet. Data
does he get
packet.
to take his cat?
Data packet.
Spot.
But
Is that the name of another character?
next one.
Oh, wow.
Volatile cargo.
That was it.
That was it.
That was it.
That was it.
The whole
I told you that was it. It was so short.
science team.
And you had so many successes in that one roll. It's like, you know what? I'm moving.
Well, what else could have happened?
You
That's
don't
it.
figure out where it comes from, and you're just everyone's paranoid about
Perplexed about
Yeah.
the
mystery call. Is it like species A472? Is it Borg?
That call was not important to us. Anyways,
Volatile cargo.
box of Klingons.
we finished that one without you.
so just wrong number.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was it.
that was the whole episode.
Next is volatile cargo.
Like we completed it before the first commercial break.
Yes.
You had far too many successes on that it just Yeep.
Yep.
Yeah.
The New Berlin is en route to rendezvous with you. You have all taken a shuttlecraft to an asteroid in the Renalis belt, which was used during the Dominion War as a forward operating base that is all but dismantled, save for the base's stockpile of quantum torpedoes, which will be transported to Starbase 233 for redistribution to the vessels patrolling their sector.
Mm-hmm.
And you're our pilot, right?
Helm up, I guess so.
Yes. All right. We are on the Rhine.
This sounds safe.
You just finished loading the last torpedoes onto the shuttle. Just as a pack-led clump ship arrives nearby and begins firing on you.
Bill,
I
we
need
still
every
on?
one of you to make a fitness security difficulty of 1 to get on the shuttle.
He's gonna die.
11.
That's gonna become science somehow.
So,
I'll use momentum, if I may. Thank you.
So can I use survival as a focus?
if you use a
I might
momentum.
use momentum too.
Yeah, can I use a momentum?
Fitness security.
Yes, the
Right.
next one, yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, and I need one for the guy.
Okay, one.
Who's shooting at us?
We are strong. The
How many
pack-led.
do we need?
I don't
One.
know who that
One
is.
success?
One
Okay.
success.
Got one
Pack-led.
success.
P-A-K-L-E-D.
I got
That's
two
what I thought I heard.
successes, so I get that momentum back.
I got 3.
3.
One was a natural 1.
Okay. So you get aboard the shuttle, but one of the pack-led's weapons strikes and disables the shuttle's comm systems, preventing you from contacting your ship.
Okay. I realized I could have re-rolled one because I ended up using momentum. That was also stuff, so I got 4. We get another momentum back. Yay.
I'd like to fix our comm system.
In order to take time to fix your comm systems, there is a radiation field nearby that could disable the pack-led's sensors.
So it was the con or the com? C-O-N-N or C-O-M?
COM, C-O-M-M, communication system.
Okay. Well, it seems like that.
A shuttle has no chance of any weapons or any fight back against us.
Yeah, but con would be us flying away.
You can still fly away.
Yes.
It's going to be Daring Con difficulty 3.
Not the pilot.
Daring.
I've only got 12 on that.
Who's the pilot
I
here?
got
Yeah,
11.
it's a pilot.
Wow.
I only have 8. I'm not daring nor
I'm
do I have
And
12.
who's the co-pilot?
I've got
Daring
12.
and Con?
Yes.
I have 13.
Yeah, she's the co-pilot.
Okay.
What was it for
You want to take the main, I'll
communications?
take the assistant.
You're using this
okay.
to avoid the clump ship so you can take time to fix communication.
We're going into
Radiation.
radiation.
Fine.
I
Yes.
love this. Okay.
I'll let you use the momentum. I mean,
Am I
Yeah.
assisting or you?
you're the higher number.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
crazy. Okay,
13, 12.
it is.
here we go.
Okay.
One,
Um,
one.
one,
E3.
3. Oh, I know what. What was it? It was
Daring Con.
Daring Con.
Or Control Con, I guess, if that makes you any better.
Well, that helps a lot. Control Cons. I got 16, so I got 2.
Okay.
So that brings 3 success.
Or 2. I got 3 success.
30 success.
Yeah.
What we need. Huzzah.
At this point, both of you, both the Packlet and your vessel, are just flying by sight through the forward viewport ports. Because you have no sensors.
Okay. So we're going to a radiation field?
Yes.
How are our shields doing? Are we able to guard against radiation? Do I need to inoculate the crew against radiation? I think ahead here.
Now, do a reason science difficulty of 1.
15.
17.
I'll still use momentum then.
Okay.
You can take the lead.
Two successes.
Would radiation be going under toxology?
No.
I mean, toxic. Fine. 2 success.
Okay.
So. Or genetics. That's another,
3 momentum, that's fine. Whether you raise your shields or not, assuming you probably did, trace radiation has destabilized torpedoes' plasma warheads, triggering a slow buildup that will detonate the torpedoes if you don't head to your ship at maximum warp.
Okay. Okay, so let's get out of here.
Get to the edge of the field and then get out of here at maximum warp because you can't.
Warp all right here.
Yeah.
No. Alright, so it's going to be...
Or
See.
could we just blow up everything in front of us and then warp?
Control Con difficulty of 3.
Okay, I got 16 for Control Con.
13.
No, it's got 13.
You helped this time.
And I'll
Let me use momentum, please.
I wasn't the most.
and I'll
You
spend
can always
momentum
do
too.
nations. Got to. You used them.
Okay.
Said 3,
2. And 2. Let's see. Is this like warp field dynamics or something, or
No,
physics?
no.
It's helm op.
Piloting. Just piloting, right?
Piloting, yeah.
That'd be helm operations.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got essentially I got 2 2s, which are well below my con. So I got
Double success.
5. Yeah, I got double success.
How many did you get? 6 total.
Okay, so 3. So, at this point, you have left the radiation field, gone to warp, and now you have less than a minute to beam aboard before the torpedoes go off. There's no way of disabling them.
Beam aboard.
Yes, you have to get off the shuttle. Basically, you can't
Yeah.
like,
Save-
you can't save the
Okay,
torpedoes.
let's do this. I gotta focus in transporters for up.
So we're going to be losing our shuttle?
Yes.
Oh. Not the pilot.
What
so
was the
who's
name of
attached to this? Lorine. Or Lorin?
What would it be
R-H-I-N.
2?
To
R-H-I-N.
the ship. To New Berlin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We got
New
there.
Berlin going to want the shuttle full of detonating.
There's no way of
Bombs?
diffusing these they're to the point it took so
Yeah.
long to get away from the pack leads and back to your
Uh-huh.
ship that they are ready to blow.
All right.
And if you don't beam properly, you'll all die along with it.
Uh-huh.
Yay.
Let's beam.
Oh, what's the,
It's going to be control engineering difficulty 3.
okay, I
16.
have 15 on that one.
13, not me. 14.
Okay, so you got 16, I got 15.
You have to roll for each person or just
No, just once.
Okay,
Okay,
let's
I'll
go.
use,
We got plenty of momentum.
what's the difficulty?
3.
We've got 2 automatic.
Determination.
okay. So you're just gonna roll 2?
I'm still rolling 2. I just used a determination. I already got 2
okay, 2
automatic.
automatic, okay.
Glad
Okay.
I got 3 total over here now.
Yeah.
No, I got a 1, so I got
Or
3
5,
total over here.
5 total then. Fine.
But he got 3.
What
You
was
got
that?
3. You got
I have
3.
Right.
6.
So
3? Oh, you
Yeah,
got
I got
3.
3,
Okay,
yeah.
I thought you said you got just 1.
No, 1, I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
yes, critical
So I got-
success.
Okay.
So you've successfully beamed aboard as the shuttle explodes.
Okay.
Well, that escalated quickly.
All right. So assume we have another shuttle on the ship. What would that one be called now?
What was that one? The bin?
The Rhine.
Rhine.
RHIN.
So,
The bolt. It just came
I
from the
thought we were
Rhine.
going for
Cease.
Oh, I was
Nile.
thinking of Rhine of an
Tigris.
orange.
Denial.
Yeah.
Instead of the Rhine, it'd be denial.
Yeah. All right. Next episode.
With 1 L or 2 L's?
1.
Okay.
Okay.
Watch.
Wasn't it like O'Neill on Stargate?
Yeah.
With the 2 L's?
Mhm.
So they made it for 6.
Look, fireworks.
All right. Who are you again? It's the name of the episode. Who are you again? We've been sent priority communications to Starfleet Command considering the officers that have beamed aboard from Tekemin 4, claiming to be members of the crew. Sick bay
To Kemen 4?
T apostrophe Kemin. Sick bay is scanning them to
What's
verify
the name?
who are you again?
What's the name again? So we got how many people showing up? Say they're new
3 or 4?
There are
people.
5.
5.
5.
3 seconds.
Sick bay scanning to verify their biology. I have security on hand to make sure they aren't a threat.
So they're
How'd
claiming
they
that
get
they
here?
were part of our crew.
They come by
You-
shuttle.
You are being side-eyed by all of your crewmates, seniors, and lower deckers alike. While your replacements are being treated with the same camaraderie that you were prior to being beamed down to the planet. So you beamed down to an uninhabited Class M planet. No one on the New Berlin knows who any of you are.
Hold on.
So they beamed us up.
Yes.
So we beamed down to the planet. Why did we beam down to the planet?
On an away mission, investigating this what turned out to be an uninhabited Class M planet.
Did we come back to a different ship, or we came back to the ship and they forgot
Planet.
us?
There are already officers in your respective positions on the ship. Nobody knows who you are.
Okay, so hold on. That's
Yeah.
not
Did they share our names? Who's in their position?
No, the different people in your positions.
Okay.
come back.
And,
So
and it's
then-
like,
This isn't like that. You got their stunt doubles
no,
scenario.
no.
Okay.
It's like a time thing or a different universe or something?
Let's do a reason security difficulty of 2.
13.
15.
I got 13 as well.
Reason security.
10.
You know what? I'm going to cheat. I'm going to spend 2 momentum and make it 17.
14.
Science!
May I assist you then?
Sure.
Thank you. I'll use the momentum as well.
Yeah. I'll spend one to do the next part. Two successes.
Also 2 successes.
Bend back.
No, I'd spend 2 to go science.
Partial.
Yes. So, your crewmates are able to verify that you are at least the species you appear to be. But the ship's computer has absolutely no mention of you or your surface records.
What's the ship doing here then?
The senior staff accepts that at the very least you are telling the truth, but you'll be under security escort until they receive word from Starfleet Command.
So we're like not even in the pattern buffers.
No
of,
pattern buffers, no database. You are human. You look like
I'm a Betazoid, thank you.
okay. You are whatever species you are supposed to be.
Okay.
However, comma, there's no record of your name, record, existence whatsoever.
Can I use physics to see if we somehow ended up in an alternate world where everyone has a goatee?
So like
It's
yourself.
gonna be an insight security difficulty of 4.
I will spend 3 momentum to make that science.
13.
This is getting.
No.
I got
9.
15.
I'll just.
All right.
Site security?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I spend 1 momentum.
I use 1.
So difficulty 4.
Yes.
Let's go up.
We're still on the planet. We all know what's going on the planet, right?
Sure.
1.
No, we were on
Two.
the ship.
Physics.
No,
Sure.
I'm good. Just grab it.
4. 5 successes.
Ah.
7.
Okay, so
Mm.
you notice minute changes in the crew, such as different ranks, positions, and interpersonal relationships. Reviews of the ship's historical databases also find additional historical inaccuracies. Ultimately, a full spectrum quantum scan, when not previously done when confirming your identities, revealed that you have a different quantum signature than everyone else on the ship, indicating you might be in a parallel universe.
Mm.
Not the mirror universe, just a different one.
So like in that Worf episode where you kept popping between different universes.
Yes.
And this is Lower Decks, so we can reference that because everything in Lower Decks is meta humor. So, yeah.
Mm. I can't believe all my pips fell off on that mission.
Oh, what rank were you again? I forgot.
At least Lieutenant Commander.
Yeah. You really need to improve that pipology.
Yeah.
So how do we get back home?
Next,
I
I
like to call
need,
Pit Boy.
Ah,
Mm.
reason engineering difficulty of 4.
Mm.
engineer.
I
Question,
got 13.
what I missed, there's
15.
differences in,
14.
like, slighted differences in appearances and ranks.
It's a parallel universe.
Not the mirror universe,
Yeah.
just a different one.
Okay, and what am I doing?
You want
Reason.
Is this such a bad thing?
to, right?
If you want to point that out there. Do we want to start over again?
I got 15.
Oh, you got 15? And
I
you
have
got,
15.
I have 14.
I got 13, so.
I'll assist you.
Can you make yours higher?
Yes, but it's going to cost 4 momentum to do it, and it'll only go up 2 points.
Okay, can I spend a momentum?
Sure. What was the difficulty again?
4.
I'll spend my putting in determination. That's 2. And I'll spend momentum.
Wait, that just gives me 2. Let me see.
Hmm.
What's toast again? 1.
1.
One,
I'm just playing with the toast sign.
So 4 successes total for me.
2 here.
6.
2 momentum. You learn that a gateway connecting your native universe to this
Wait,
parallel.
No, 3.
Hmm?
I had a, oh, yeah.
A gateway
Wait,
connecting
three.
your universe to the parallel universe is located in the stratosphere of Tekemen 4. You transported matter stream inadvertently passed through the portal and sent you to the parallel universe.
Hmm.
By targeting the gateway with the transporter's targeting sensors, It's going to be control engineering difficulty 2. You can be returned home.
What's the
I mean, 11
control
for me.
engineering?
Yes.
13 here.
Okay, I've got 15.
16.
So I have assist
Parent
you,
assist.
and I'll use one of them.
Really, this is really important.
Okay.
Don't mess it up.
So,
I'll spend a momentum too. We can't mess this
Oh,
up.
and they intend to put a beacon, a buoy
Yeah.
thing. Don't go transport through here.
Yeah.
We'll do the same thing at the other end.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Could be a communication buoy.
It can just be a broadcast. It's not going to.
Got two.
Okay. I've got 1
So one momentum.
and
Yeah.
I feel like this is an opportunity here. That it looks still both Starfleets are of the same mindset. Wouldn't it be better for us to be able to be in communication with each other?
no. Too confusing. Parallel universe.
We don't want to.
It's not like we found copies of ourselves.
No. Confusing.
No, the fact
No, but the rest of our crew
Oh, that's true.
did have copies. Yeah, no.
Which is weird.
that, yeah. And then 5 different people, each taking whatever your station should have been.
Who's the chef on this planet? Do they have a Klingon chef?
No.
Oh, I miss our Klingon chef.
I missed the line.
Yeah.
All right. So the
We
portal.
transport back.
Yeah, you transport back.
Okay.
And no.
And we
Next.
put up warnings.
Next episode. Open your eyes.
5 episodes.
Yes.
We're just
How bad do you want to get through this book?
Well, we got another hour.
Roll some dice. Okay, next.
There are no more long episodes. They're all short.
They're all extremely short. Yes.
Okay. Whatever.
You want TikTok episodes?
It wouldn't have been as short if you let us have a nice, lovely conversation
Oh,
with
we
this
had that on
mother-in-law.
one of them.
A little longer. She could have taken us on an exploration of her hobby of thread collecting or doll collecting or whatever.
Or show us just the sights of her
We
plane.
should have asked for a planet-wide tour.
Tourism, yeah.
Yeah.
What are your landmarks?
Next part. Open your eyes.
Okay.
We apparently have our work cut out for us on this second contact assignment.
Do
So
we
start
know?
date?
No, no start dates on any of these.
Second assignment?
Second contact assignment.
Okay.
It's often what the ship does.
I
is-
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We never did the first contact, so always the second.
Surprise.
Are we told who did first contact, so we'll know what kind of condition they left them in?
Since first contact with Salinis. Cilinis.
They actually answered your question. That's
Well,
amazing.
no, he said with whom, but not what they left.
The
them
second
in.
planet from the Omicron Okuda system. A growing movement within the Selenicians has promoted a sentiment that the very existence of non-Selenician life, let alone Starfleet and the Federation, are a complete fabrication. It's my hope this sentiment doesn't interfere with the work we have to do here.
They're flat earthers.
Oh.
They believe that anything that isn't one of them or something on their planet, that's only part of their planet, doesn't exist.
Ah,
What do they look like?
they're flat. Oh.
Who do they worship? Do they worship or the atheists?
Hmm.
Have they discovered alcohol?
What are they wearing?
You've seen how much detail these one-page missions give. At this point, I only read like the first 3. After this is just whoosh.
Uh-huh. You hadn't read these events yet.
No.
Not knowing we were getting
No.
That's
But you
the
know what?
best.
There's not much to these missions anyway, so just
Okay.
yes.
Between our snide remarks, you get through it.
As the senior staff deals with the Selenium,
They can't even
it's
make it
so
through their
hard
name.
to say.
The Cillian Murphy.
Cilinisan.
Silicosis. Gotcha.
Selenism?
Make it whatever you
Silicon.
want. Silicone. You want to call me
We're
silicone?
gonna call them the silicon
my.
people now.
Wow.
The Siliconians.
See, it's easy to say, the Siliconians.
Okay.
Senior
I
staff
have checked your race and substitute my
You reject our existence, so I reject your name.
That's their race's name in their language. In our language, they're called the Silicones. That's what we're gonna go with.
Siliconians.
Hey, there's many countries, even here on Earth, right? That you go one place and you go another place, they call it different things. It's still the same thing. It's just a different language. I say in our language, it's the Siliconians.
All right. Anyway.
Silly Conian. So
The
silly.
rest of you have been confronted by a group of Siliconians who demand that you drop the charade.
Not charades. We're
Right,
actually trying
charades.
to be like them.
Sometimes I feel like what to
Yeah, no.
Any
two
attempt,
words.
Charades, yeah.
Yes.
Go.
any attempt to pacify them or prove by the use of your superior technology or proof of Siliconian biology is hand waved with claims of the use of fancy lights or stage makeup or other means of subterfuge.
What do they look
I'll
like?
literally read their thoughts.
Okay?
What do they look like?
Being a Bezoid, you know, I mean,
Are they humanoid looking?
They're humanoid
Do
looking.
they look human?
They have like
a ridge of some sort.
ridges and like little nicks in their ears and just like,
You're making this up right now.
yes.
Do they have red blood?
Do you want to find out?
I ask in the least. I don't know. I'm not trying to threaten them. I'm just.
They're blue bloods.
They're blue bloods.
Yes.
I asked, do you have a knife?
No?
No. We don't need that.
They don't.
Bad enough, they don't.
Or you want to read their
Yeah.
minds? Do you have
Yeah.
like a specific
Yeah.
check you're
I'm
supposed
gonna have
to
to
do?
let. I mean,
Okay.
Tell
where's
them
the primary book?
What are you looking for?
Well, what
How to-
he does? Page
how-
105.
yeah. Betazoids, how do they mind read? Is it the same as Vulcans?
I don't even have to touch them, so
No.
So 105.
yeah.
Skeleton.
I want to cut you.
Yeah, cut my hand.
The other say it's like makeup, but you have a sack of something in there that was
Yeah,
able to.
Cut me somewhere
telepath.
else. So that takes several
Yeah.
strips all over. I wouldn't cut me wherever. Yeah, there's a. Ooh.
I'll just read it. You can sense the surface thoughts and emotions of most living beings nearby, and you can communicate telepathically with other empaths and telepaths, as well as those you are extremely familiar with. Surface thoughts are whatever a creature is thinking about at the precise moment. The character cannot choose not to sense the emotions or read the surface thoughts of those nearby, except for those who are resistant to telepathy. It will require an effort and a task to pick out the emotions or thoughts of a specific individual in a crowd, search a creature's mind or specific thoughts or memories, or to block out the minds of those nearby. Unwilling targets may resist with an opposed task.
You're feeling very skeptical, aren't you?
Doesn't say
See, I
what
read
to
your
say.
book.
That's why I'm like always reading people's minds, and it's like that's why I'm always frustrated because I'm in medical. It's like people are in pain. I feel your pain. I know. Stop it.
But no stats.
No. Okay.
You don't
So I just said I do read surface thoughts.
Okay. Well,
So-
the old woman says, "Sure, you're right. Logan, whatever you say, dear.
Give me. Think about something. I'll
I
tell you what I'm
can't take
thinking.
you seriously with the fake antenna and non-siliconian skin tone. You aren't fooling anyone, you know."
I'm a Bezoid. I don't have an antenna. I look like a human.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just has these recommendations of antenna, ear points, and non-siliconian skin tone. Apparently, those are three differentiating factors between siliconians and humans or whatever other race.
Okay. As long as we don't have any Andorians, Vulcans, or Romulans. Okay. What is their skin tone then?
He said blue. Blue blood.
Blue blood. That doesn't mean blue skin.
Yeah.
They're pink and blue like cotton candy.
You just want to eat him up. These Federation deniers step up their campaign of propaganda, eventually presenting a Siliconian who claims to be part of the Federation scam, appearing in a fake Starfleet uniform and presenting explanations for non-Siliconian appearances in Federation technology. Even the Siliconian government is finally taking notice and postponing finalizing their membership until this matter is dealt with.
It sounds like they're never gonna believe what you tell them. So what's the point of even?
Cool. So we have a work capable planet,
We presume.
and if they're going to join,
Yes.
I'm feeling sick. Can I
that
see a
doesn't
doctor?
believe there are other.
I'm doctor.
I want one of their doctors.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna need surgery, dear. Come this way.
Okay.
You are going to be dumped in a dump for someone.
I'm going to follow her so they don't cut in a bad spot.
They do an X-ray. And what are all these extra organs? Oh, they need to be taken out immediately.
No, they're supposed to be there. Whether extra organs are in there that you don't have.
They don't know.
Let me explain to you what each of those organs do. Which ones are you questioning?
And he points to the spleen.
It's the spleen. Yeah.
He
Well,
points.
what's it do?
What to do?
Yes, doctor.
You really want to get into this?
That's
Or
my
you want
character knows.
Show me a medical tricorder. Just start.
I can order, yes. I have one of those.
Think that's cool. Check my guts out. Jump on the X-ray table yourself.
I mean, yeah.
I got an idea. Let's just have them lock me in a room with a single device. Something that's purely theirs, and I'll come out with something completely different.
And now we're something complete.
And I can be completely visible the whole time.
Because he has that ability.
Yes.
Yes.
I say enough of this. Let's teleport their leader to our ship.
Well, their leader's fine with this. It's just the general public.
Hmm.
One of the suggestions here is to suit up some of these Federation deniers in EVA suits and have them beamed right outside the ship to let them safely experience zero-gravity vacuum.
Or not suit them up and follow the plan.
We put them on a holodeck for that respect. But then their notion of this is all just fake, it's like, okay, well, that is, yes.
Or launch a
But-
shuttle to collect the deniers and bring them to the ship so they couldn't discount the use of the transporters simply.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then it's just a Hollywood
Yeah.
step.
it's all the denial. Ignore that name.
What a
We can
Get
nail
on
the
the
pieces of
denial.
antimatter.
Don't we have another shuttle?
That's it.
We better get enough. But anyway.
Hey, we have a warport. We could launch it.
Next mission.
Do we convince them?
Send trilithium into the sun.
They go to cut me, see red blood, and they're convinced.
No, it's just fancy food coloring.
Exactly. It is very difficult to change these deniers. Yes.
Well, you can be less reason and more maybe presence.
Presence command difficulty of 4.
12 for me.
Yeah, that's 12 also.
And not me.
Do you have any focus that would be appropriate?
Presence and command.
Like what?
10.
What are you trying to do?
Well, we're trying to convince them.
Intimidate them into believing
That's
it.
the only problem.
Yeah.
Okay, I have counseling, but like that wouldn't.
You're doing
I like the toast. But I like the toast.
that. Speed 4. Let me use mine.
Just one?
Are you taking the main?
I can be primary, sure. I'll use one.
Why don't you use some determination?
Sure. Then we should be wrapping up near the end, right? All right. I'll use my determination. I'll just use one. Momentum. Okay. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for me.
Okay.
I got one.
So 7 total.
So 3 momentum. You finally convinced them. Whether or not they'll still join the Federation is up to further discussion, but
Well, your government's choice, not yours choice.
yes. The government is willing to do so, but now at least the populace is satisfied.
Well, some of them are. I
Yeah.
don't think.
We need to tell the government, y'all need to invest in some classes on xenobiology for the whole planet. And
Yeah.
Doctor, do you have any books on xenobiology? I mean, you could, like,
I can get some pads. Yeah, I love it.
not just humans, like just in general, like, there you
Yeah.
go. Oh,
Alright, next episode. Delivery. Delivery.
6 episodes.
Yes.
So now we work for Planet Express.
Good news, everyone.
I'm not pregnant, right?
The Planet Express is
She's not pregnant.
No, no.
Okay.
We've been assigned to survey a life form of the same species that was forcibly shaped into a planet-sized starbase on Deneb 4.
Oh, what?
This is like
the
Encounter at
same
Farpoint.
species.
Like an episode Encounter at Farpoint, the next gen pilot episode, where there was an alien that was enormous.
Squid jellyfish thing. The glowing jellyfish.
It was
Yeah.
forced to.
Gave them whatever they wanted.
But what species?
They didn't have a name for the species.
Yeah, didn't speak.
Do they call it sane?
The same species that was shaped into a starbase.
Very
A
confused.
living starbase?
Yeah, I mean, it was basically it was like its own replicator technology, and it looked like a city, a modern city.
Everything you thought of, and it just was offered and
Creature.
provided. But this creature was imprisoned by the
Oh.
people who forced it to. And so Q convinced them that, oh, there's something more going on here.
Huh.
You don't remember the premiere of Next Gen?
I don't remember.
I remember.
Yes.
So a creature is turned into a starbase forcibly.
Yes.
Mhm.
Does this happen again?
The Office of Science Operations has been monitoring this being via long-range sensors and requests we be present to witness the birth of an infant member of this species firsthand.
Starbase is giving.
This creature, this jellyfish
It's
creature,
another.
it's-
It's,
it's-
it's
it's a
different.
jelly. It's outside.
It's not the starbase.
No,
It's in natural form.
it's in its natural form.
Okay.
It is giving birth.
So the giant space jellyfish. There's only one presently?
Yes.
Okay. Because in the pilot episode, there was a one and its mate, so you would have thought they would stuck together.
Since being notified of the impending mission to witness the childbirth, the science department aboard your ship has been at work around the clock to run high-level diagnostics on the ship's sensor arrays to make sure they miss not one quad of data from the event.
So we're the camera guy.
Data's here.
Data.
Yeah.
Okay.
Data
I'm
is
here
the
for the
steam
lore.
part.
So, reason science, difficulty of 3.
I can do that. 17.
Science 15. May I use this too, sir?
Sure, and I'll take a momentum.
I'll use momentum, sure. Since we have a little bit.
None of that probably applies. So 2 successes and a complication.
Okay, I got 2 successes, unless we can include genetics.
No.
Okay, 2 successes.
So 1 momentum.
And what will the complication be?
It's already in here because there's always complication.
Of course.
Yes.
Well, birthing
Um,
is often.
Upon arrival, you find the entity, at least according to humanoid standards, very much in a family way, with 2 distinct life signs being detected by the ship's sensors. Suddenly, the entity lurches as though in pain, projecting a wake of EM radiation. They were able to raise shields before impact, but the shields are notably depleted.
Uh-oh. Alright, so what are our shields at then?
60%.
Huh.
Okay.
Feels thing.
Okay, I'm going to need a reason science difficulty of 2.
Reason science 42. Okay. I will take momentum just in case.
Read science 15.
What are we doing?
You are figuring out what is wrong with the mother and child.
And
Really wish I took xenobiology. Oh well.
2 successes.
Alright, you have momentum. Also 2 successes.
Scans indicate that there's some sort of complication in delivering the infant. Not only is the infant and their parent in danger, the radiation emitted during its contractions are increasing in intensity and hammering the ship's shields to the point that they will eventually collapse.
So the alien also rolled a 20.
So the crew are now forced to either flee to safeguard the ship, but doom the entity and the infant, or stay and find a way to aid the entity's childbirth, but risk your lives if they fail to do so before the shields drop.
I think we need to help, probably. What does our captain say? We have to obey orders. We're not an authority.
You receive a hail from Groppler Zorn.
Oh, the guy from the episode?
Yes.
So, wow, you would have thought these aliens would have left this.
Well, if we're only down to 60%, we probably have one more hit at least.
What does he say?
He has heard that your ship is witnessing the birth of this infant and tries to make overtures to transport the infant to Deneb 4 to become a new building on the planet.
Forget him.
What? Enslave the baby?
He's useless.
Wow.
So, I'm going to need a control... control medicine, difficulty of 3.
Okay. 14.
13.
Control medicine?
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
I guess I'll assist you.
Alright, I'll use momentum.
Yeah, I'll do the
Let's
same.
roll this one.
1 success.
Cool. 3 success.
Okay, so 1 momentum. You find that by using the ship's phasers, you can perform a sort of cesarean delivery
Oh, okay.
and use the ship's tractor beam to draw the infant free.
I was a C-section.
Yes.
I was trying to get myself in the middle of
So we're going to need a control security assisted by the ship's weapons security.
Alright, new security. Security, right?
Control security, I got 15.
Difficulty 4.
I still got a
Determination.
determination left.
Alright, so we said weapons and
Security.
security. So 10 for the ship.
Let me use a momentum, please. Would anybody like to assist me?
It's ship.
The ship
Oh,
is using momentum too then.
Sure. Ships use a lot of momentum. Once they get going, it's just hard to stop.
Indeed. It seems that way.
So I've got
Okay.
4. You got
The ship got 2.
6
okay, so 2 momentum. And you pinpoint the phasers and put the right frequency and intensity to carve a C-section. And now you're going to use control engineering difficulty of 2 to use the tractor beam.
Alright, tractor beam is strength 4 if that's necessary.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay. What do you got?
15, 16.
15. You got 16? Okay. I have 15. I'll
Just
use
need
the,
2.
I'll use them. Yeah. Okay. I got 2.
2
Four total.
momentum.
Okay.
What's it?
2. Okay. So you managed to successfully extract the infant. And
But we're not taking it.
at this point, you have taken enough waves of radiation that your shields are down, but you have successfully saved both mother and child.
Okay.
There's probably no way we can communicate to the mother.
Do we have any means of communication?
No.
Can we just warp to safe distance?
Well, okay, so we're going to leave the infant there with the mother. Obviously.
Certainly.
Mhm.
Not so far that we can't watch, just a safe distance.
Yeah.
We also communicated back, hopefully, to the guy, the speedball,
Yeah.
saying if you try to,
Take the
You'll pay
baby.
for it.
Yes, we will. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Next
Take the
episode,
baby, I'll punch you. I've heard of my punches.
the potentiary.
Episode 7
Yes.
of the night.
The Sheliak Corporate has invoked Section 1012, Paragraph 80, Subparagraph 7 of the Treaty of Armaments, requiring the Federation to host a meeting with the Dominion delegation regarding a personal matter. We've been assigned to this task, and my instincts tell me this could be a momentous or disastrous occasion.
For a personal like.
Matter. Admiral Philel, Phlel, is asking for you to rendezvous with the Sheliak starship, receive the potentiary, and await the Dominion delegation arriving in 2 days.
Can I try and make myself? I mean, I know it's gonna be impossible, but try to make myself acquainted with the contract. You know, the what was signed.
You'll have to wait till the Dominion arrives before that.
Dominion.
Yes,
How did Dominion get involved?
I said they're
They're the
meeting
ones
a
who are
Dominion
hosting the
delegation.
party.
Okay, Dominion delegate. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're trying to make a new contract, or there's already one that's in place.
The Sheliak is trying to strengthen relations with the reclusive non-humanoid species of Jem'Hadar.
Okay. And so we're acting as mediaries then, or
Yes.
okay.
While curious about the crew and your attitudes to non-humanoids, the Potentiary also exhibits Sheliak traits such as arrogance, difficulty understanding humanoid concepts, and the strict interpretation of language and law. He asks many questions about the Federation and Dominion politics and culture, weighing all that is said. You find the Potentiary is difficult to scan and resistant to telepathy.
I'm useless now. All I do is scan. Actually, I haven't had the opportunity to talk to many minds. No like-minded people.
So,
So it was our first task, as it were.
I'll be in the medbay in the evening.
Insight security, difficulty of 2.
We got 11.
11.
Insight security.
Mm-hmm.
11.
13.
We
Wait,
just
so you need me then? I'm needed?
I'll steal.
Okay.
What is it?
Insight security, you are, as before the Jem'Hadar ship arrives, you are trying to...
What's the difference?
Oh, 2.
You better get them.
Do you want to use momentum?
Yeah, let me
Alright.
use momentum, please.
I use one as well. It's full left. If you roll one.
Are you primary or am I?
I'll be primary, sure. Alright. Let's see. That's 3 success. 4 total.
Alright, so 2 momentum.
That's a lot of refund.
You find this Potentiary is able to secretly disguise himself in many forms. And so he's apparently going to use these to blend in with the Dominion delegates and listen without their preconceived notions about the Sheliak and the Potentiary as to, if he looks like something else. And so trying to get a gauge on what the Dominion and Jem'Hadar think of their race without them knowing that it's him listening.
But he has to listen.
So the changeling's gonna infiltrate the changelings.
Not necessarily changing there, is there?
Oh,
Doesn't
no,
say,
it's
it's just that he's
potentiary
able to
is changing.
disguise himself in many forms. Not that he's using changing abilities to do it.
He's the one that he can't read,
Yes.
so you'll know who he is because you can't read.
There's that. He's so thoughtless.
So, no matter what he looks like, yeah,
Mm.
you'll know which one
Alright, let me just read the room.
it is.
So, Now, reading further onto this, it does turn out the potentiary is a one of the changelings. Apparently, yeah. The potentiary reveals the Sheliak accepted and fostered him as one of their own over a century ago. He appears torn between his loyalty to the Sheliak and longing to connect to, like, the founder, explains the Great Link and offers the potentiary to link with her.
So he's like Odo
Yeah,
and his love of drones.
yeah. So the question is, are you going to use, say, control command or reason command? Depending on which side, do you want the potentiary to refuse the link or trying to mend negotiations, accept the link, and perhaps cause less conflict between the Sheliak and Dominion? Try to...
My control.
We're not at war anymore.
No.
My control command's 15.
My reason command is 14. But obviously those don't look at each other, so
My reason command's 13.
my control command is only 11. So.
It's going to be difficulty 3 to convince him to join, and difficulty 4 to convince him to not join.
Sounds like not joining is the desirable one.
Just because it's harder to get to?
I agree. Harder to get to, probably better.
That's kind of metagaming it, but yeah, it's usually the case.
I don't have any more time.
I also use my.
We have a ton of momentum.
We have 6 momentum.
We're on how many? 8?
It's 7 point.
7?
So, yeah.
Why don't you
Let's.
each spend 3 and just get it over with? You'll refund whatever you get.
Sure. Okay.
Alright.
So,
Two extra dice
which
apiece.
two? Or we're going with the 3 or the 4?
The 4.
Okay.
And then
Which is
Don't join.
reason command.
Yeah, reason command.
Okay.
which you'll be the primary.
I have 14.
And I have 13. So you'll be
Okay.
primary.
And
And
since we're using 3 each, that means we each get 4 dice. I get 4 dice.
you get 4 dice, I get 3.
3, yeah.
I need one of those.
Is that one cocked?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. And it was only 14, so since I used that, I can reroll this one. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Got 1 on the competition.
1 momentum. And the complication is the Dominion wants to go to war
That
with
escalated
the
quickly.
Sheliak, and it's like at the point where they were fully expecting this changeling to join them, and that would, we'll leave you alone, but we want our changeling, and you for some reason Starfleet and these Sheliaks have convinced the potentiary to refuse, and it's like, wait a minute.
You respected Odo when he did it.
Hmm. All right, and we're referencing Odo. They're not happy about it, but they're willing to let it be.
Meta information.
That's what this game's all about. Okay, last mission.
Ooh.
Dyson.
So you don't have to reread all of this then for the next one because there won't be a next Star Wars one, right?
Well, I mean, if we can find a way to tie all of these stories together into a custom mission, which is what I typically do at the end, the season finale,
Uh-huh.
unless you want to just make this a season finale and not bother with any more episodes.
I'll be very angry if I just took notes on 7 missions.
And not get any points for them?
You
No.
get inspiration.
Okay. You're good.
I want to
Dyson
be
trees.
brutal.
You get a
If you're up to
Dyson trees.
I'll rub your hand a little bit later after you get fancy rights.
I'm excited that our ship is entering the
What
Madura
kind of
system.
trees?
Dyson, D-Y-S-O-N.
Oh,
Vacuum.
no, I was thinking, I thought you said dicing trees, like
No.
cutting up trees.
No, Dyson.
Oh,
Perish my
Dyson trees?
Dyson. Die. Yes. Okay. It's Abraham talking.
Yeah.
Dyson.
So,
Wow.
Okay.
You're entering the
Here's the ultimate
Honduras
bird
system,
sacrifice.
home to the Daystrom Institute's Yggdrasil project. Imagine being able to turn comets into self-sustaining, habitable colonies with bioengineered thermogenic trees. However, Dr. Jarrell, who heads the project, needs help urgently with her Dyson trees.
I think I
Doctor-
saw this on Doctor Who.
Dr. Jarrell is an Anar bioengineer in charge of the project's Andorian and Denobulan scientists. Phase 1 was a success, turning 3 comets habitable within 5 years.
They're turning comets into
Yes.
habitable.
Habitable, yes.
Well, apparently the Dyson tree put oxygen in something on it. Yeah? Okay. Anyway.
Phase 2 began a year ago with 500 colonists settling on each comet. But as the second comet, Hervelgemir, comes within 1.2 AU of the planetless Modurus star, its bioengineered plant life begins to die for no apparent reason, or grow and quickly and unexpectedly. The 500 colonists may be forced to relocate to another comet before the ecosystem on theirs collapses.
They can only live on comets?
Well, trying to set up these to be habitable,
What
And
did
try-
they get near?
a star, the star system Modurus, the star of that galaxy, that system. The comet's going too close to it.
Which again,
Sounds like it needs a shield.
Well, anyway.
why would you want to colonize a comet?
Uh,
It seems.
Live here, bye-bye now.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. So, let's say,
I think we've gone too far with this.
get to come up with a way to, what, fix it, or what?
Let's see. Reason science, difficulty of 3.
Can you stop the phone?
15.
17.
Got it.
Well,
I'll spend the last momentum.
okay.
Ooh. I got one, which is 2, so.
1,
Okay.
2, 3. Physics help?
No.
Okay. So 5 successes total.
Okay, so 2 momentum. You find out these Dyson trees are bioengineered from genetic material from the Andorian Greltaris tree, the Denobulan Ratrem flower, and an Iridanian proto-orchid capable of surviving the vacuum of space.
Botany. I can finally use this, hopefully.
You'll need to gather critical botanical samples from the Dyson trees on the surface of the comet, as well as from their roots deep within the ice. However, the trees also strangely grow rapidly, making their data gathering efforts treacherous as the ice collapses around you.
Again, I feel like that's just a bad idea. Building a colony on a comet.
Yeah.
Very unstable.
We should do it in a boat.
Well, use your botany.
Okay.
Um,
And then we can beam you back. to
control
someone else.
science, difficulty 2.
Could be. Sorry.
Control science, difficulty
Control science. Wait a minute. What's control? Control science, not read science? But okay, control science. I got 12.
Got 13.
I got 14.
Control science,
I'll
15.
tell you what. Oh, you got 15?
Yeah.
Want to do it with me? Or, I'll spend my determination.
Well, there you
I haven't
go.
spent it yet, so they get 2 points right there.
I'll spend a point of momentum.
Okay. And I'll roll, and I got
2 successes.
a success, and the
2 more.
so I got
5
5
total.
5 total.
Okay, so 3 momentum.
Okay.
Once the data is analyzed, you zero in on the issue. The Modurus sun naturally emits intense levels of chronoton radiation at unpredictable intervals, which have temporarily reactivated a blight that affects Iridanian proto-orchids. The chronotons also cause rapid tree growth. You must develop a cure for the blight and also engineer a shield system that shields the Dyson trees from chronotrons. So it's going to be a control medicine difficulty of 2 and a control engineering difficulty of 2 to develop a cure and then engineer a shield system.
Alright. Control medicine would be me, 14. Anybody else want to team up with anything on there?
Engineering, I get 15.
I've got 14.
You know what?
Control engineering and control medicine.
Which one did you have?
I got
Control, I
16
got-
in control engineering.
15 for control engineering.
Okay, so you two there.
Yeah.
And control medicine, I've got 12.
We only rolled
Ab-
one, right? Is
For
it
a
two
system.
tasks or one?
There's 2 separate
Okay,
tasks.
so we're
Yeah.
control engineering. Do we go first or?
So you're rolling this one.
She rolled
What are we
2.
doing exactly?
You are building a shield system to protect the Dyson trees from chronoton radiation.
I use a,
Emergency repairs?
No.
no. Okay.
Electroplasma power?
2,
No.
3, I've got,
You rolled 3 dice?
I rolled 3 dice, well, I bought
What
one.
if I had a focus in shield?
So I got 3.
Okay.
You
So
don't.
he did primary, so we
I
It is,
did.
yeah.
we used another momentum for her then. Because you just rolled 2 dice.
I thought I was rolling
You're
primary because I
assistant.
had a higher number.
He chose to roll primary,
But,
because you
yeah.
rolled 3.
Yeah. I have 15. What, yes.
16.
Oh, 16. All right.
Oh, well.
You already rolled.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how many successes we have total then?
I've got 3.
2 momentum.
All right.
Now the
What's-
control and medicine.
What's abacus? What's your control medicine?
Control medicine.
I'm going for
13.
another.
13.
SB.
So you
Okay.
Okay.
So good.
I'll use a momentum.
Are you going primary?
I'll do primary.
I'll use
Because I got
momentum.
14, so. And body.
1 success.
Let's see. 3 success. Wait, no, this was gonna be a double because it's botany, right? So 2, 3, 4. 4 success.
Okay.
You had
1.
1.
a 5.
So 3 momentum.
3 momentum.
Yeah.
What happened?
Um.
Let's do this. What happened?
So you managed to
We're fast forwarding.
bring everything together.
Double speed.
So, but the colonists still have to be evacuated because it's going to take a while for the effects to, and waiting for the trajectory of the comet to leave the orbit. So once this process goes into plan, the next time it would go near the star, it'd be fine. But they have to leave until that happens.
Again, there are plenty of planets out there. Why we're colonizing a comet
Yeah.
does not make sense to me. But go on.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Jarrell stays with her team to monitor and rebuild.
Okay. That's it.
Did we evacuate them safely?
Apparently we did.
No need to roll for it, right? It
No.
just happened.
It just happened.
People
Yeah.
above us did that.
Yep,
Yeah.
you sure did.
Okay.
All right,
That's it.
that's it.
Okay.
That's all she wrote.
And off you go. Okay.
Next time,
You
I guess
okay?
season finale, I'll come up with some sort of custom mission or something.
Yeah.
They do have a couple of other recommended like roll for it and get a prompt thing and charts in here. So
Random episode generator?
yes, random episode generator. Yeah, and we'll see where it goes for the series finale of Star Trek Adventures. Because I don't think we're going back. Of course, I've said this almost every season. We're not coming back to this again, and then we do. So until that point, live long and prosper, and good night.